In a world that often feels chaotic and rushed, there's an unlikely role model we could all learn from: the capybara. These oversized, semi-aquatic rodents from South America might not seem like obvious life coaches at first glance, but their chill demeanor, social savvy, and quirky adaptability offer lessons that resonate deeply with us humans. Capybaras share more with us than you might think. Beyond being mammals, they thrive in communities, communicate with purpose, and navigate life's challenges with a laid-back grace. At their core, capybaras are social creatures, much like us. They live in groups, relying on cooperation and connection to thrive in the wild. Whether it's a tight-knit family of 10 or a sprawling herd of 100 during the dry season, capybaras understand the power of community, a trait humans have leaned on since our earliest days. They communicate too, using an array of barks, purrs, and grunts to express everything from affection to alarm. Not unlike how we use words, gestures, and tones to connect with each other. Physically, capybaras adapt to their environment with clever tricks that echo human ingenuity. Their semi-aquatic lifestyle, swimming with ease thanks to webbed feet and high-set facial features, parallels how we've engineered tools and homes to suit our surroundings. Even their diet reflects a practical streak we can relate to. They eat tough grasses and supplement nutrients by re-ingesting their own waste. A resourceful, if unglamorous, approach akin to humans finding ways to stretch limited resources. But perhaps the most striking commonality is their emotional intelligence. Capybaras don't just tolerate others, they embrace them. From lounging with crocodiles to letting birds perch on their backs, they display a calm acceptance that mirrors the best of human empathy and openness. In a way, they're living proof that getting along doesn't require being the same. It just takes a willingness to coexist. Capybaras are the poster children for staying cool under pressure. Whether they're soaking in a river or surrounded by snapping turtles, they rarely lose their composure. Humans, on the other hand, often let stress dictate our days. Traffic jams, deadlines, and petty arguments can send us spiraling. Imagine if we took a page from the capybara's playbook, pausing to breathe, rolling with the punches, and finding peace in the moment. A little capybara calm could go a long way in our hectic lives. If capybaras had a LinkedIn profile, their top skill would be networking. They don't just stick to their own kind. They build bridges with everyone from monkeys to ducks. Humans could learn from this open-hearted approach. Too often, we cling to cliques or shy away from strangers, missing out on the richness of diverse connections. Aspiring to be a capybara means welcoming others with curiosity, not judgment, and finding joy in unexpected friendships. Every bark or squeal a capybara makes has a purpose, fostering harmony in their groups. Humans, though, sometimes overcomplicate things. Vague texts, unspoken grudges, or endless debates. Channeling a capybara's straightforward style could streamline our relationships. Say what you mean, listen with intent, and let the small stuff slide. Simple, yet transformative. Capybaras thrive in swamps, grasslands, and forests, adjusting to whatever nature throws at them. They cool off with mud baths, swim through floods, and munch on whatever's available. Humans face our own unpredictable tides, job changes, moves, personal setbacks, and we do well to adopt that capybara resilience. Being flexible, resourceful, and unfazed by a little mess could help us weather life's storms with a grin. Watch a capybara soak in a hot spring, yes, they do this in places like Japan, or nap in the sun, and you'll see pure contentment. They don't need much to be happy, just water, grass, and a few pulls. In our pursuit of more and more stuff, more status, more likes, we often overlook the basics. A capybara-inspired mindset reminds us to slow down, savor a quiet moment, and appreciate what's already in front of us. So, how do we become a little more capybara-like? Start small. Next time you're stressed, take a deep breath and picture yourself floating down a river, unbothered. Reach out to someone new, even if they're outside your usual circle. Capybaras don't discriminate, and neither should you. When life gets muddy, roll with it instead of fighting it. And when all else fails, find your version of a mud bath. A walk, a nap, a silly video, to reset. Capybaras may not write books or build cities, but they've mastered something humans often struggle with: living well with others and with themselves. They're proof that you don't need to be loud or flashy to make an impact. Just steady, kind, and quietly confident. So let's all aspire to be a little bit capybara, not to ditch our human complexity, but to temper it with their simple wisdom. After all, who wouldn't want to be the friendliest, most chill version of themselves?